Here's a secret. You get the gifts you ask for when you ask for them in complete honesty and you mean them. Like, I'm asking for abilities, and I ask for certain abilities that I would have never thought of when I was just trying to be creative in a human mind. But now that I'm on the astral level, I have all kinds of new ways to word abilities. For instance, when I listen to a frequency tune or something, a binaural beat or a guided meditation, I literally get the intention of the person who created it. And then when I get to that frequency and I'm actually on the frequency, I get the feelings that it caused in other beings that felt it astrally in their frequency, because I'm above the astral now. So I can recognize those frequencies. And when I'm listening to it, I can feel what other directions, I guess you could say, those frequencies come from. And I can see the people that felt them when they felt that frequency, especially when that frequency is around. Like, say, I think the thought slippery when wet, because I see a floor sign that says wet floor, and I think slippery when wet. And like 2 or 3 minutes later, the song Slippery When Wet by, Motley Crue comes on, or Bon Jovi, actually. Or else, like, somebody else will say it, or somebody will literally walk through the store with the Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet shirt that is so old. Like, how the fuck did that happen now, this time in space? And it's like, aha, that's a super synchronicity. If that's not one, then tell me. But that kind of stuff is happening every day, all the time, because I'm that into the game. I'm that high on the level. And it sounds weird to keep saying this kind of stuff over and over. But if I wasn't, like, right then I turned my phone back on. It was 138. That was like a thing saying, yes, you're right. It sounds dumb, but in this time-space continuum, those are obvious things that show up. And I could either be like, yeah, that's reassurance, or they'd be like, oh, I'm looking too deep into it. Because I am looking deep into it. There's no such thing as too deep, because you control it all. But you just have to make it work for yourself first, and then you can start making it work around you. And the more you can get the people around you to believe that it works, you can get it for the people around you to work too. And the people around you can get it to work for you. Think about it. That's how it all works in this game. But I'm just telling you how it works in a spiritual, into a physical sense from the spiritual. Like, they're giving me the abilities to interpret this stuff. When I listen to a vibrational frequency, if it scares people when they listen to it, I get the scared sense. If it makes them feel happy and giddy, I feel happy and giddy. Usually the intention, it says clear negative thoughts or something like that, or if it'll say boost your aura, or it'll say do whatever. If the person actually put that intention into it when they made it, I feel it. If it's just made and somebody named it something cool, I feel that too. If other people have listened to it and it scared them because it's sort of dark, like a DMT thing or something like that, like, I'll feel that, because I honestly am totally on DMT all the time. But it's mental DMT that I've learned how to release. But it's the only way I can explain it. I don't even know if that's true. If someone tried to measure me, they might be like, no, he's making it up. He doesn't release DMT. Well, if that's not what it is, it's something else. Then I tapped into the actually higher than physical sense of DMT, because we don't have a way to measure what I have in a physical sense. You can't measure me. I'm unmeasurable. I'm above the measurements. And now I'm pinging because I'm saying it in good words, because people are like, well, how come you can't scientifically prove it? Because science is part of the game. I'm above science. I'm above religion. I'm above spirituality. I'm above witchcraft. I'm above magic. I'm past those. I understand those. But doesn't mean I can just use them in this physical world yet. I mean, if that doesn't make sense to you, then I'm sorry, but if you listen to it enough times, you'll get it. After a while, repetition will make sense to you. But anyway, I love you guys. I got to go to work. Peace. Okay, get it right. I don't have to go to work, but I'm choosing to finish this day and stay in this game and meet the people that I'm meeting, because they meant to meet me here. Fran, she's miserable. I try to make her day, but I don't want to say anything too weird, so I'll try to keep my spiritual talk down and just be happy. I love people. I love everything and everyone. Good day.